This right here is a brand new Minecraft Infinite XP farm, and it is so overpowered. Not only did I get to level 30 in under 1 minute, but even after I stopped attacking, there was so much XP left that it just kept flowing in for 2 more minutes without me doing anything. And the best thing, this farm is super easy to build. These are the materials you need, and here is how you build it. But okay. Starting out, we do by digging a 4x4 block hole that we make 12 blocks deep. The bottom of this hole we want to cover with our building block of choice. Just very important for this farm, I would recommend using dirt or any type of wood as your main building block. Just make sure to not use any of these stone blocks right here. Once that's done, go up by 2 blocks and dig out a room to the side at this height. The room in question should be at least 8 by 8 blocks and 3 blocks high, so nothing big. Now, on this edge of the room right here, you want to build out a little corner like this. And place an armor stand in this position right here. Don't worry, this is all gonna make sense in just a minute. For now though, you can make an exit hole in the opposite corner of the room and then just use the ladders to go back up. Oh yeah, and leave a torch so no mobs spawn down here. Let's though get back to our 4x4 hole. What you want to do next is coat the entire walls of this hole with our building block of choice, so either wood or, for example, dirt. Just this one block at the bottom to the edge that we previously built out, this one you want to leave open. Okay, once your drop hole is fully coated, you actually want to go and extend the top part of this hole. To be more precise, make it into an 8 by 8 hole that goes 3 blocks deep. Also here, cover the bottom of this hole and the walls with your building block of choice. Over this 2 by 2 hole in the middle now, you want to place 4 fence gates and open them up. And by the way, if you could leave a quick like for the video, that would help the channel out a lot. So thank you so much for your support. For this next step, however, though, it is very important that you pay close attention and do it exactly like I show right here. What you want to do now is place 4 top slabs around the edges of the 2 by 2 hole like I show in the background. Very important here, it needs to be top slabs exactly like this. You then want to go 1 block higher and surround these 4 top slabs with 4 more top slabs around each and every one, so that you have sort of a cross shape like this. Once that's done, place a roof over the entire thing and only leave 4 blocks open over the initial slabs that we just placed. I personally do it with glass so we can better look into the farm, however, you could also make it out of wood or dirt. Next, what we're going to do is, to the side of the farm, we build 4 very basic cages out of fences. Once that's done, we need to go and catch 2 armadillos. You can find them in the Badlands or the steppe biome, and the best way to attract them is with a spider eye. Lure them into one of our 4 cages. Okay, this next step isn't difficult at all, but it might take a bit of time. What you want to do is use more spider eyes to breed these 2 armadillos until you have 4 in this cage. You're then gonna place a boat in a way that it traps 2 of these 4 armadillos. Then you open up the fence gates and lure the other 2 out into the next cage. Repeat this process until you have at least 2 armadillos in every cage. And once you have that, your goal is to just breed more in every cage. The more armadillos you breed, the more experience the farm is gonna give you. Just keep in mind that you shouldn't go over 24 armadillos per cage. That is the absolute maximum. But yeah, once you decided that you have enough in every cage, you now want to go and lure these armadillos into the 4 holes of the farm that we previously left open. How exactly you do this is up to you, but I personally prefer to just place some temporary blocks to make a little pathway for them, and then open up the cage and lure them into a hole with a trapdoor and a spider eye or something like you see in the background. At the end, we're gonna have armadillos in all our 4 holes. You can now go and delete the cages and the temporary blocks again. Up next comes another very vital step. We now need to trap a zombie. For that, we dig a 1x1 hole and make it 2 or 3 blocks deep. Place a trapdoor to the side and then wait until nighttime and try to get a zombie to follow you so that you can lure him into this hole. Once you've successfully trapped the zombie though, put a name tag on him to make sure that he doesn't despawn and close the hole. If you did everything right, then you should see that all armadillos in your farm are now afraid of the zombie and curled up. If that's the case, then you want to now go and place a gravity block over the armadillos so that it falls onto their heads. This way, the armadillos are constantly getting hit, but they don't lose any health because they are curled up. Lastly, open up the edges of the roof of the farm and place down 4 water buckets like this. Now, the farm is technically ready to be used. However, before we start, here is one special tip that I would recommend to everybody who uses this. Go back down into the underground room that we built at the start and place down your entire enchanting setup right here, with your enchanting table and your bookshelves and probably also your anvil. And just by the way, if you want to see more great Minecraft farms easily explained for everyone, then you might want to consider maybe leaving the channel a sub because there is so much more to come here. Welcome to the crew! But now finally, here is how you use the farm. First of all, you want to brew a splash potion of infestation. The way we do this is place down a brewing stand and turn 3 water bottles into awkward potions using nether warts. Then brew a stone into these awkward potions to turn them into potions of infestation. Lastly, use a gunpowder to turn these potions of infestation into splash potions of infestation. Now, to start using the farm, throw one of these splash potion of infestations on top of the middle of the roof, which, as you can see, will make all the armadillos spawn millions upon millions of silverfish. You then go into your underground room, stand on top of here, and start hitting the armor stand with your sword. This will get you up to level 30 super duper quickly, and because you gained so much experience, you can just stop hitting the silverfish and start enchanting while the leftover experience is constantly filling you back up. This way you will get significantly more enchantments out of your XP than if you just soak up all the levels first and then start. But in case you just don't like this design, then here are 5 more great XP farms that you absolutely have to try. See you next time, and until then, craft well.